So hello friends, today we will see uh, view model with data binding. So our today concept is basically view model with data binding. Okay, so this is our today concept. So for the demonstration of this concept, basically I am just going to use my previous example. So this is the screen, okay, and here is a button. Basically here is a bit basically a button, okay, a click button. So here is the basically click button, okay, click button, and here is a text view. The initial value of the text view, suppose it is 0, okay, and when user is going to click this button, okay, so the count value will increase, like it is, suppose first time it is whatever value first time, suppose it is 0, then it is 1, then it is 2, then it is 3. Already this type of examples, this example already we have seen in my previous video. So this example I will demonstrate. So for the demonstration of view model with data binding, I'm going to design this application, okay. So let's start. Let me create new project. Choose here the empty activity, view model with the data binding demo, Kotlin. Good, the project is set up. So let's select the dependency. Here is the dependency. So basically we need these two dependency, view model and live data. Copy this dependency, come to the build.gradle module level, paste it here, thereafter also use these two value, good. Let me change the version 2.5.0, suppose it's 2.5.0. This is going to change with def. Very good. No need of this arc version. Okay, good. Sync it. Now next thing we have to create the UI. So already we have text view. Just give it ID here. TV display count. Here is a button. Width rep content, height rep content, ID, button, click. Text style, bold. Let me choose the text size 20 sp. These two things also I need for the text view. Just copy it, make it top to below of, top to bottom of, top to bottom of, it is this, start to start of, parent and to end of parent. Good. Fine. Good. Margin, give me some margin, top margin, 50 degrees. So this is basically our UI. Okay, let me remove this text. Now go and create a view model class. Main activity view model. Main activity view model. Going to extend view model class. Okay. Private variable count, and I have designed it mutable live data. Mutable live data of integer type. Integer type. Then just initialize it. For the initialization, init block I am using. So count dot value is equals to, suppose the default value is 0. Now update the count. So for the updation of the count value, for that I am going to create a function. So function update count. So for the updation of the count, and this value is going to return integer. So return count dot value count is equals to count plus 1. What is this? What is this? Count plus 1. What is this? Save call. Just no. Okay. So plus 1. Okay, good. So move to the main activity. Let it also make changes in build.gradle file for using the data binding. Build features, data binding equals to true. Okay, good. So here we need to use the layout on the topmost. So layout, open here, layout, close here. Good. Okay, let me use the data. Okay, so data, thereafter variable, suppose my view model, main activity, view model class. Next one is here, file. Next one, activity. Okay, so view model, private with var binding instance, let it var view model main activity view model. So let me initialize the binding object. Binding is equals to data binding util utils dot set content view. This is going to take sorry, database setting. Data binding util. What happened here? Data binding util. What happened here? Data binding library. Let me check if there is any change. No, nothing. Data build features, data binding. No any change. Then why it is not to building? Private data binding is equals to data binding util is this. Let me first 1 second rebuild it. Maybe there is something issue. Now sync, it is sync now. Now let's again create data binding. So binding object, data binding util data binding util, yes, previously it was not coming na? So set content view this, and there are dot layout dot layout thing, it's main activity. Now good. Next one, next create the view model object. So view model is equals to view model provider, view model provider, view model providers. Actually we have to use the view model providers. View model provider dot let use view model provider dot get of get, or you can use this model class view model, sorry, main activity view model dot class. The view model provider is view model provider of this. Okay, so view model provider. Okay, good. Now next thing is what, view model having basically one maybe it is private. Let's remove the private modifier, null dot count dot observe it, life cycle owner this, and observer of this. So next, binding dot tv display dot count dot we have to set the count na? So binding dot the display dot text is equals to live data is going to take in it, this it value, so it dot to string, so to string. Okay, now click button, I am not going to write a listener. Okay, so listener I will give from here on click, binding data binding annotation, thereafter this. Okay, angular braces, my view model dot get updated count. Okay, so using this one. Next one is what, so just initialize it here, binding dot my view model is equals to view model, assign it. Okay, let me run this. Yes, as expected it is 0. Now click, it is not incrementing. Let me check here, it is not working, so let me check. Let's does not return an end value, just I am using this one, count value is equals to count dot value and For this I am going to null safety dot +1, this +1 now return will be here. Let me run again. Let me run again and hope it will run. Observing here, it is now it is running. Good, it is running as expected. Okay, yes, yes, it is running as expected. So this is the demonstration of view model with data binding. So let me explain once again. First of all, we need to add the dependency, add the data binding, enable the data binding here, enable the data binding here, add the dependency here. Okay, view model dependency, add the dependency here, adding the dependency here, create the UI. Okay, making the view model object. Okay, and in this basically we are going to I have just implemented the logic here, logic for the incrementation. Okay, and in main activity I have created the instance of binding, I have created the instance of view model. Okay, initialize the binding instance, initialize the view model instance, and thereafter, okay, I have used the data binding with view model. That's why actually I have used in this basically one data, basically a data tag. Okay, and inside data tag I have given a name and the type of the view model actually. And this view model, this name basically is going to access the view model objects actually, like this here, or view model. Okay, and just like here I have called the update count. Okay, thank you.